Welcome to a world of wonder and amazement. Today we're diving into the extraordinary and the unbelievable. From natural phenomena that defy belief to human creations that push the boundaries of imagination, we're about to explore things you will see for the very first time in your life. A flock of birds dives into the water like arrows, creating a spectacular splash as they catch their lunch. This incredible display of coordination and speed showcases their skill in catching fish right from the heart of the water. This is one of the most interesting restaurants I have ever seen. What do you think about this interior? Would you like to have lunch here? Controlled demolition of a hillside. Truly satisfying to watch, of course, from a safe distance. This adrenaline-seeking crew races against a massive wave, and it looks like their daring pursuit has triumphed over the sea this time. In the wilderness, they accidentally stumbled upon this intriguing water slide, definitely not for the claustrophobic. He went to the barber and simply said he was leaving it up to him to surprise him. What do you think? Did this haircut meet his expectations? This is what it looks like when your best friend is a giant snake. Did you know there are frog farms? I had no idea until I stumbled upon this video clip. Who would have thought that fireworks could be so captivating even during the day? It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe and like this video. Your support means everything to me, and it helps me create even more content that I'm passionate about. Thank you so much for being here and for believing in this journey with me. Wow, technology has really reached its peak. Just look at this. It looks like a real fish. It looks like this dog is now the ruler of the house. If you want to disappear without ever being found, then you need to check out this company. Just look at the way they created a fake hill at a distance. You'd never guess it's not real. Australia is a unique place, especially for its fascinating wildlife. Just look at this girl and her adorable little kangaroo companion. Special LED windows where from the outside, it's a real show for passersby. Inside, it looks like the ocean with waves crashing. This kind of cartooning is something you've never seen before. Does it look like it's walking on clouds to you too? I have to admit, I haven't seen anything more beautiful in a long time. Is this a mermaid, a fish, or something else entirely? A public restroom with special glass where you can see everything outside, but people on the outside can't see you. Have you ever tried this? Even though it looks intriguing, I think I'd just record a clip and leave. While cooling off in the sea, a big octopus unexpectedly joined him and wrapped itself around his legs. Is this love at first sight? When I first saw this, I was just as shocked as the guy in the video. An absolute marvel of architecture and human ingenuity. I wonder what future generations will think when they discover this in 1,000 years. If you're having a bad day, this dog will definitely not only brighten your day, but your entire month. One of the proofs that men truly never grow up. If I had a bigger space, I'd definitely love to have this inside. Having fun at work makes it easier and even better when your colleagues are just as crazy as you. Before we continue, I'm really curious to know where in the world you're tuning in from. Drop a comment and let us know. If they hadn't recorded this, we would have never known they had their own boxing tournament. For the local residents, a sandstorm is something they've grown accustomed to, but for tourists, it's like a scene straight out of a movie, fascinating and terrifying at the same time. While walking, they stumbled upon this massive hole. No one knows how it got there. Luckily, they saw it in time. Otherwise, they could have fallen straight to China. It even tricked me for a moment. It looked like a guy crafting regular soft pillows, but it's actually something completely different. I can't even imagine how steady your hand must be to create something like this. Did you know these insects exist? Or perhaps do you know their names? No wonder some of them are so elusive, given their well-developed camouflage for protection. This guy must have some valuable things in his apartment if he set up cameras to cover every corner around the building. Or maybe he just has a crazy ex. Modern technology as a form of art. This drone light show above the lake is truly captivating to watch. The intricate choreography and vibrant lights create a stunning visual experience, transforming the night sky into a canvas of mesmerizing patterns and designs. Just when you think you've seen it all, you come across something like this. He must know if this is safe or not, but just the thought of being in his place sends shivers down my spine. The kingfisher bird is a marvel of nature with its vibrant colors and sleek, streamlined body. One of the most exciting tourist experiences in the Maldives is swimming with the turtles. This turtle seems to have taken a particular liking to this beautiful girl. A market in Thailand is something you have to experience. The unique experiences and flavors you can find here are unlike anything else on the planet. Who would have thought you could even experience seasickness in a truck? While snowboarding down the mountain, he unexpectedly found a cave. Now, he's got a unique experience to share with his grandkids when he gets older, an adventure of exploration and discovery to remember for a lifetime. They say this is what a stonefish looks like, but to me, it looks more like some kind of alien. Are you ready for the latest fashion trends of the new year? Better get prepared in advance. This video is for anyone who's afraid of snakes. I think this adorable snake will help them conquer that fear. We've explored more of space than the depths of the ocean. They say creatures like this inhabit the deepest parts of the ocean. While beaches are already perfect spots, it's tough to make them even more beautiful. This artist often manages to do just that with his sand art. This time he's drawn something in the sand, possibly sending a specific message. What do you think it could be about? What has been your favorite video so far? Let us know in the comments. Also, what would you like to see in our next video? Share your suggestions with us. Can someone tell me what this bee is actually doing? At first, this looked like a type of monkey to me, but after watching closely, I realized it's something else entirely. Does anyone know what this unusual creature is called? Cheaper shipping isn't always better, and that's why I always opt for the more expensive option. Unlike traditional 3D theaters, 5D cinemas take it a step further by adding motion seats, wind, mist, lights, and even scents to enhance the overall experience. The motion seats move in sync with the action on the screen, creating a sense of physical involvement. Can you imagine how massive this hole must be when a giant truck looks like a tiny toy next to it? hippo that greatly admires its zookeeper at the zoo seems to have a special bond. It's fascinating to see how this gentle giant interacts and responds to its caretaker, creating a unique and heartwarming experience for visitors. I can't decide what's more fascinating, watching the empty wagons move or the fact that they're completely empty.
The heaviest woman in the world.
You know it's going to be an interesting day when you wake up to find the sky covered by a cloud so large, it looks like it's wearing the entire horizon as a cloak. Driving through that road carved into the rock felt like entering a scene from an action movie, thrilling for the spectators, but a bit nerve-wracking for the drivers. Looking at those waves feels like pressing the reset button for your mind, as suddenly everything feels a bit lighter, a bit clearer. That's like some sort of magical sand wizardry. Who knew just tossing it in the air could separate red from brown sand? Nature never fails to amaze. Well, someone clearly misunderstood the concept of bringing the outdoors inside. They took it a bit too literally with their indoor waterfall. Forget about seeing purple rain. How about purple flames in broad daylight? Prince would be proud. Nature really went all out with that tree, huh? It's like she said, let's make this one a masterpiece. This water idea is absolutely brilliant, just fantastic. It's like the sky turned into a dance floor for lightning bolts. Who knew Mother Nature was throwing her own rave up there? What kind of sorcery is this? One touch and water turns to ice. It's like a real-life magic trick happening right before our eyes. Looks like someone forgot to tell that fish it's not a sea creature, it's a fashion accessory, swimming around in a transparent bag like it's the latest trend. Where there's a multitude of goldfish, there's a multitude of granted wishes. It's like finding a treasure trove of desires hidden beneath the shimmering surface of the water. Talk about underwater elegance. That octopus is like the ocean's very own Picasso, painting beauty with its graceful movements. Who needs a destination when you've got a mobile waterfall in your trunk? It's like Mother Nature decided to tag along for the ride. Watching a volcano erupt is a stunning sight, but let's appreciate it from a safe distance, shall we? It's nature's fireworks show, best enjoyed with a bit of space between us and the lava. One big bang gave birth to countless smaller flashes, each one pirouetting across the night sky with effortless grace. It's like witnessing a symphony of light and motion. Seeing that colossal bug makes my skin crawl. I can only imagine the horror for those with an ant-sized fear. It's like the stuff of insect nightmares. Now that's a power move. Watching him descend with the parachute, it was like he was walking on water. Talk about making a grand entrance. Sharing a moment with a dolphin on the ocean floor is like connecting with a fellow explorer of the deep, exchanging tales of the sea in a silent yet profound conversation. That's one way to heat things up on the construction site. Who needs a blowtorch when you've got a bagger with flaming tires? This place is straight out of a fairy tale. Everywhere you look, there are clouds of ice, like the sky decided to share its beauty with the ground below. It's like stepping into a dream. This waterfall is the steepest one yet. Definitely not what you'd call planned. It's like nature decided to throw a surprise party for gravity and invited us all to watch. Now, isn't that a curious sight? A helicopter taking an airplane for a ride, it's like witnessing a role reversal in midair. Talk about flipping the script. Would you believe it? This tree seems to have grown tired of standing still and decided to take a leisurely stroll. It's like witnessing Mother Nature's version of a Sunday afternoon stroll. Talk about a frosty adventure. People strolling through icy tunnels. It's like stepping into a realm of frozen enchantment. Who needs fairy tales when you've got icy pathways? In the chaos of a neighborhood flood, a duck swims through the streets, turning the flooded roads into its personal waterway. Behold, a sunset so mesmerizing, it's like a masterpiece crafted by the hands of the celestial artists. It's moments like these that remind us of the beauty and wonder of the world. This guy intended to knock down one tree, but it seems like they all had a collective domino effect in mind, toppling one another like a chain reaction. Forget about the silver screen, that wall-mounted cinema is where the real magic happens. It's like stepping into the director's chair, immersing yourself in the story with stunning clarity. Movie night just got a major upgrade. Now, that's what I call serving with flair. This unconventional waiter has taken dining to a whole new level, juggling plates and glasses like a circus performer. It's dinner and a show all in one. Forget about car engines. This vehicle is a whole engine on wheels. It's like someone decided to merge the best of both worlds, creating a car that's as powerful as it is innovative. Look at that brooding cloud looming over the sea. It's like a giant wave ready to crash onto the shore. Nature sure knows how to create its own dramatic scenery. This immense chandelier, shaped in the likeness of a serpent, is bound to take everyone's breath away. It's like a work of art come to life, illuminating the space with its serpentine grace. Cars transforming into dance partners right before your eyes. It's like witnessing a spontaneous flash mob, but with vehicles instead of people. Who needs traffic jams when you've got a traffic dance? Who needs a car wash when your car can throw its own party? Picture this, instead of soap suds, it's raining balloons. It's like your vehicle decided to trade cleanliness for a splash of fun. Nature never ceases to amaze. Witnessing a river split into two distinct colors, brown and blue, without ever blending, is like seeing a real-life magic trick. It's as if Mother Nature herself is showing off her artistic prowess. These enigmatic beings, reveling on the cliffs and shores of the sea, find pure bliss in their secrecy. It's like they've carved out their own slice of paradise, away from prying eyes and worldly concerns. A frosty divide. In the shaded patches, the grass wears a glistening layer of frost, while its sunlit counterpart basks in the morning glow, untouched by winter's icy touch. It's like nature's own game of light and frost. An unbelievable urban mirage. This city appears to float amidst the sky, blurring the lines between reality and imagination. Behold the colossal crustacean. This giant crab is a sight to behold, defying expectations with its sheer size and imposing presence. The tears of a luxury. This powerful car, despite its rusted exterior, still commands respect and admiration, evoking a sense of nostalgia and reverence for its storied past. Nature's icy masterpiece, the frozen lake, resembling a tree in its intricate pattern, showcases the limitless imagination of the natural world. It's a reminder that even in the coldest of conditions, beauty can still flourish.